Now, everybody playing usually tells you should use this particular jump shot with these particular dribble animations and make this type of build. And I've tried all that, y'all. I've tried conforming to what the 2K community thinks is meta, conforming to what the 2K community thinks is fun. Now, to me, NBA 2K25 has been like the upside down of 2Ks. Everything is backwards. With that logic, I say, hey, all right, if the meta isn't working for me, if the meta's not fun for me, then maybe I just gotta do something different. And one of the first things I did was drop that 99 3-ball. Oh Lord. Now I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but I surely have. One of my main builds has a 99 3-ball. I have some other builds on PlayStation with a 99 3-ball, but I haven't gone back to PlayStation since making the switch to Xbox. I remember the good folks over at NBA 2K Lab running a test on a 99 3-ball versus a 63 ball. The difference between the two was something like 20%. Matter of fact, I think I have the clip here. Let me load that up real quick.
99 3-point versus 60. Both shooters here have the same jump shot and exact shot timing, but the player with the 99 rating has a green window middle make average of 70% compared to 50% from the shooter with a 63-point rating. Do you agree with this 20% difference?
Sign up at NBA2KLab.com to see the best jump shots for all build height.
A 20% difference between a 99 3-ball and a 63 ball, as long as you hit the middle of your green window. Now, I don't agree that players should go out there and make builds with a 63-point attribute and think they're gonna be sparking out there. I don't think that's what 2K Labs is trying to say here. You still gotta factor in contest, badges, server latency, and all sorts of things on 2K. Having a 63-point attribute playing online ain't gonna cut it. Trust me, y'all, I've been through the highs and lows with that 99 3. Matter of fact, how many of y'all have a 99 3-ball, but you're still able to brick open shots? The joint just be heartbreaking. You here with the highest 3-point attribute possible on the game. You got all these red badges stacked up and stacking on top of each other with each shot. But if you're not honed in, if you don't have your face super glued to your monitor, it's highly likely you're gonna brick many shots even if your player has the highest 3-point attribute allowed by 2K. And I know this ain't the case for everybody, so bear with me because I know some of you guys have that 99 3-ball and you're sparking out there. But the fact is, a lot of players who have a 99 3-ball still brick their shots. Maybe you could chalk it up to user error, or maybe some players don't know about NBA 2K Lab and getting some of the best jump shots in the game. By the way, if any of you guys want to sign up for 2K Lab, you can use promo code AllCity and save yourself 20%. Highly recommend it. But what I'm basically trying to say is, if you're a player out there and you're bricking with a 99 3-ball, and we already know if you're chasing that 99 3-point attribute, it's taxing on your build, so you're not gonna be able to apply attributes elsewhere to expand what you're able to do out on the floor. I mean, your build has to have a limitation somewhere. I ended up creating a new build and sacrificing that 99 3-ball and going with a 92 3-ball, as the good folks at 2K Lab found out that the 92 3-point attribute is like the sweet spot for 3-point shooting. Now, you guys know in recent weeks I've been going live and showcasing my gameplay. In the live streams, you guys get to see the emotional roller coaster I be on while playing 2K25. You get some good games, but you're almost guaranteed to have bad games. It all started yesterday. The good homie Bama hit me up. He's like, you know, City, the point guard position is the most frustrating position in the game. He said running point guard made him delete the game like 5 times this year. He tells me, yo, City, I created a new build and it only has a 92 3-ball, and he says he's hitting more shots than when he's on his 99 3-ball. Ain't that something? Bama tells me that he wanted me to give it a shot. He says he'll even sponsor the build. Bama tells me, City, I just want you to get out there and have the same type of fun I'm having. Before I show you guys the build that Bama gave me, which is this playmaking inside scorer, let me show you the player that I was working with. It's this 3-level scoring playmaker. We're gonna load this build up. I wanted to quickly show you guys the attributes on this build, the main attribute being the 99 3-ball. He has a 96 ball handle with a 91 speed with balls. A build that's basically made and created to work with a good center that understands the pick and roll, pick and pop. But that's what I ended up finding the most troubling on this build. If you don't have that good center available every time you get on, then you're limited at this position with this particular build. Your gameplay performance is basically at the mercy of another player. One thing I learned about playing on this 99 3-point build, because you're 3-point hunting, like you really have to find creative ways to get open. Priority number 1, you had to master the quick stop. Now, I personally don't got it mastered, but I've gotten a lot better in recent weeks. One main thing that I noticed is because you're limited on the drive option, the defense ends up adapting and they mainly play your 3-point shot. Now, you can mix some mid-ranges in there, and I see some other 3-point builds be hella creative with getting buckets. But the fact is, there's basically no drive option for a build like this. But like I said earlier, I believe we're in the upside down when we're playing NBA 2K25, so let's sacrifice that 3-point attribute. And that leads me to this build that Bama sponsored. a 93 driving dunk, a 92 three ball, 99 free throw, 95 pass accuracy, a 95 ball handle with a 91 speed with ball, an 88 speed with an 84 agility, and an 80 vertical, allowing me some contact dunk animations. I put that 65 strength on to get strong handles starting at silver, which means I could upgrade it to gold if I wanted. And I can't front y'all, the strong handles badge is probably one of the most OP badges, or one of the most impactful badges for point guards on NBA 2K25. You get strong handles at the bronze level. With a 60 strength and a 65, you can get it to silver. The playmaking inside out scorer, 6'2 build, 188 pounds with a 6'7 wingspan. Now I want to give you guys fair warning, because ideally players don't like running with 6'2 builds because they're a defensive liability. We ran some good games yesterday and there was not one point where I was a defensive liability. And if anything, I'd make the argument that this player was doing a lot better on defense than my 6'4 point guard. This player has a 74 perimeter and a 73 steal, allowing me silver interceptor, and he also gets bronze challenger with that perimeter defense. Now trust me, it's not my intention to persuade you guys to create new builds at the end of the annual cycle for NBA 2K25. A lot of you guys are probably comfortable and settled in with the builds you've already created, and I wouldn't even be making this video if it wasn't a drastic change for me from one day to the next after I done created this build. So it's my intention and goal to just share my journey with you guys. If you end up making the build, just let me know what you think about it. Let me know how much more fun you're having on 2K25, because I experienced that drastic change in gameplay just yesterday, so I figured I'd share with you guys today. So I changed up my build and immediately noticed I was having way more fun and had way more options when I'm out there on the court. But we all know a build is only as good as the animations you have equipped on it. Now take a look at the animations that I'm using. And by the way, shout out to Koza, and Koza's affiliated with 2K Labs as well. I ended up switching to Koza's animations that he had uploaded on a video on his channel. And to me, it has been like a night and day experience. Outside of what the meta is, outside of what most comp level players will tell you to have equipped on your players, I'm having way more fun and move way more fluid with these animations equipped. So if you want to move a bit faster out there, you might want to consider this stuff. It took a little while to understand the speed boosting animations and leading that into some quick stops and combo dribble moves, but after you hit the lab and practice for a bit, you just get out there and start picking your spots, picking the defense apart. I guess what it mainly is that a lot of us 2K players, we just have to like think outside the box. Conforming to what everybody else is doing out there, it just kind of makes everybody look like we all have the same play style. And this creates a lack of diversity in builds. What's considered in air quotations effective gameplay. As you guys know from following the channel, I mainly play in the rec center, so I don't necessarily, there's a little more grace in the rec center. I'm not playing the super top level competition. 99 defensive block with a 99 steal and a 99 perimeter, playing defense with a goated swing. Me as a point guard only able to get like the tiniest window of opportunity to shoot. In fact, the good majority of the teams that we play against in the rec center barely, if ever, have a lock. I don't know what you guys be thinking out there when you're going out there with your squad, but that's just crazy to me. Barbecue chicken. But y'all keep coming out here without a lock, man, because I'm trying to practice and get better on this build. And hopefully a lot of you guys got the message that I'm trying to deliver here in this video. If you're not playing at the highest levels of competition, then you don't necessarily need to chase the meta builds. You don't need to chase the meta playstyles. If you're a player like me who primarily plays in the rec center, then get out there and explore. Try new animations, try new builds, try new ways to shoot. I believe that's what the rec center is all about. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go out there and be wild, because we see enough wildness out there. But within reason, the rec center is where you guys should be exploring new ways to advance your gameplay. I will be starting a live stream later on today, running with the new build, so you guys get a first-hand look. Hopefully a lot of you guys could join me. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.